there guys, welcome back to my channel. So I got Disney Plus for 7 days and let me tell you, it was a fun experience. I watched 23 films and they were all really good. So I'm going to go through them all, and I have a list of like my favourites, or like of all of them in the order of my favourites. So let's just get started. So my first favourite was WALL-E. Incredible. No pun intended. It's coming. And it's just such a good film. Like, the characters are like have such good development, and the storyline is so simple to follow, but yet so effective. And there's that little bit of romance with WALL-E and Eve, or Ava. True fan, who knows that? And it's just like an all-round heartfelt film. So like, I really enjoyed that film. So the next film is The Incredibles 2. This film is amazing. Like, number 1 was so good, but number 2 is just out the window. Like, incredible. No pun intended again. So the storyline is just so good. The villain is so much better. Like, it's so much more darker, and the action sequences is a lot better. And Elastigirl's in the front, which I like. I like Elastigirl. She's like, I'm elastic, and that's just really good. And there should be pictures probably around about the films. And I just think that it's such a good film. Like, yeah, it's better than the first one, actually. Some people thought it wasn't, but I actually think it is. And like, I haven't seen The Incredibles until the week I had this, and like, I was really impressed by both of them. Now, we've got a bit of a strange one for my third favourite, one that you wouldn't really expect. Bolt. Now, that's an interesting one. It's about this dog who thinks he is a super dog, but it's actually just a film, and it's so good. Like, there's such funny... Sorry. Hay fever's actually getting really bad at the moment. I don't like. It's so annoying because like you sneeze, people are, and you cough, and people are. It says hay fever, and does it? So Bolt is really good. It has great side characters as well. Like, there's this really funny cat and this hamster called Rhino, and I just love that about Disney. They always make the characters really like fun. So that's why that is such a good film, and that's why I put it in number 3. So the next film I'm not going to talk about because probably most of you I've probably watched it. Toy Story 4. Wow, all the Toy Story films are amazing, but this one really outshone everyone. What's her name? Bo was in it again. The storyline was just great. The new places were so good. Forky's in it. No, don't get me started on Forky. It's so, like, legendary. Like, I'm trash. He's not trash, though. He's, like, the best character in the whole movie. Like, we love Forky. Then I watched Coco, and that's my 5th favourite. So, Coco's so good. It's just like the most beautiful film that Disney's ever done. Woo. It is just so... I can't put it into words how good it is. Like, Coco, it's like, I love the Day of the Dead bit, and like, all like the spirit animals, and like, they're going, my name. Oh god, it's just such a good film. It makes me miss it. I probably won't get it again because I literally watch everything that I want to watch on it, so that's really sad. But so then I watched Inside Out, which again probably most of you have watched. It's like the thoughts in this girl's Riley's head. So it's like anger, fear, disgust, joy, and sadness. And then it's just like an adventure film, and it's just like, it's quite sad at the end. A tear may have been shedded. When Boo Boo, not Boo Boo, is it Boo Boo? Is it Bobo? Bing Bong. When he dies, that's like when he gets forgotten. That's really sad. And yeah, like I said at the beginning, there is spoilers in this video. So yeah, that's a really good film. Like, it's just, that's what it ended on. Actually, I actually watched that last, and that film, that was a really good ending. It's a happy film. So my 7th favourite. Oh my god. So my 7th favourite film is The Princess and the Frog. Now, you wouldn't think this is like that good. Really good. Like, it's set in New Orleans, and I love like the gospel element to it, and like, it's just like a great film. They go into like the swamps, and there's this hilarious crocodile and this hilarious like firefly thing, and it is just like a great film. And the songs are wow, and there's really good Mickey Mouse in it. So like, when this that falls, the music goes. When it like the puzzle falls, go boom, it goes boom. It's like, whoa, yes, it's good. I was really happy with that. And then I watched what my 8th favourite film is. Because 6 is like the cutest Disney film. Like, Baymax is like, I just want a Baymax. Like, he would literally be, he's so cute, and it was like he died. He was like, and then he came back to life, and it was like, it It was like, and Baymax is like, he's like, hello, I'm Baymax, you're a personal health thingy. And it's just like, wow. And that film is so good. I like the science element to it, and yeah, that film is really hits a spot for me. That's why it's number 8. Number 9 is a film that most of you probably haven't seen. Not that I know what you've watched or any. Oh, not that I know what you've watched or anything, but I actually just like I was watching the Avengers, and this is gonna cause a lot of hate towards people, and if I probably will lose subscribers. I would just, oh my god, I got really bored. I do like Endgame though, so you know, I just got really bored by the first Avengers, so I turned it off, and I watched The Hunchback of Notre Dame, and I was pleasantly surprised by that film. I really enjoyed it. Like, it was quite dark actually at the end. Like literally, this guy, or the villain, he fell into fire. I really enjoyed that film. I definitely go watch it if you have the chance. Like, it's so good. Like, the songs are good, the characters are good. They just have great development, and it's actually really funny. So definitely recommend that. Then I watched I don't even know what tune that is. The Incredibles. That is my 10th favourite film. And it's just like the perfect action film. I would actually choose it over any Marvel film any day. I mean, I would choose Incredibles 2 over Incredibles 1, but I would choose either of them over any Marvel movie a day. That's all you need to really say. It's just incredible. I love it. And then I watched a film called Brave, which is a Scottish nightmare. At first I thought that though.
Guys, I don't know what that
it's so good.
Brave image was, so just leave it, okay?
Wow. It's so good. Like, the story's so good. And I used to be like, whoa, this is awful. And now I'm like, whoa, this is great. Ooh. I was so brave to watch it. But I'm glad I did, because it was really enjoyable. Like, most of the film I couldn't really see, because I was watching it in my living room and I have like a big window and the sun was going to in it, so like a dark film. So I was like, ah! I can't really see, but it's all about the bears, and it's just so good, guys. It's just so good. The Scottish element, I did have to have the subtitles on, you know, because they were like, ooh, I'm a Scottish. Like, oh, I can't understand you. But, you know, really good film. And then I watched this film, and what my top favourite film. It's a film that I actually wasn't going to watch, but then I saw someone say it's the best Disney movie. I don't agree, but it is up there, and it's really good. Lilo and Stitch, like, ooh, wow. I wasn't expecting it to actually be that good. It's really entertaining, and Stitch is actually pretty cute, even though I wasn't expecting him to be that cute. So that's good. And it's actually such a great story, because like it's all about family and how like they stay together, and he decides to stay there. Well, he gets his prison sentence to be exiled there because he's a bad alien, and it's like really good, and it's like such a heartfelt film, and it really gives a nice message at the end. Right, then I watched, well, my 13th favourite film is Ralph Breaks the Internet. Now, I think not many of you really liked it. Well, I know that some people didn't like it, and it's the second Wreck-It Ralph, you probably guessed that. And it's actually better than the first one. I really like the internet theme, and you get to see like all the different things. And I like it when they go to the Disney area, because you get to see all the Disney characters and all the Disney princesses. That's really funny. If you haven't seen that before, go on the film and then watch that bit. It's really good. I had to watch that bit again and show my mum. It's actually a really funny film. It's a little bit long. Like, it's a little bit like, come on. But I put it at number 13 because I like this. I like Wreck-It Ralph, and I like the girl. I can't remember her name. I can't remember. I like they're really good characters, and they're really good friends, and that just makes me happy when like the film's happy. And then I watched Tarzan. I'm rich. It was literally 2p. So then I watched Tarzan, which I wasn't really know if I would like it or not. Like, I've seen other versions of it, and to be honest, it was actually really entertaining. The animal characters are really good, but when it started getting into the more story, it was like actually really good. And like at the end, they were gonna all shoot gorillas, and I was like, whoa, okay. And then this guy got hung. Like the main villain got hung, and I was like, ah! And I was like, Disney, who are you? Yes. I was so excited when he got hung, because he was so mean. Like, just die. Right, then I want... Oh, then, my 15th favourite film is The Emperor's New Groove. Now, I was thinking, oh my god, this is going to be absolutely... Because he's like a llama. Like, A llama? What? He turns into a llama. Like, what the hell is going on there? Great film. It's about coming of age and it's about saying people are more important than you, but like it's just like, oh, it's so good. Sorry about the noises, if you did hear anything. Like, it's just, do you like my little Central Perk poster? It's really good. Got it for Christmas. It's like a really good film and really heartfelt, and the characters, like all the characters are good in Disney films, I swear. But yeah, this next film that I want to talk about, they could have done a lot better with it, but it was still a good watch. Like the story that they went off, they could have done 12,000 more of the story, but that is Hercules, and you can do a lot with Hercules, but they decide, ow, I just got stabbed by a pin. They decided to make it a little bit silly, but the villain in it, Hades, oh my god, he's an absolute classic villain. Like, you need to see my wallpaper. You don't need to see my wallpaper. It's like all the villains, and like it's a really good, entertaining film. But they could have done a lot more with like what actually the story is, like, because you know, like Hercules has, like, he has to do all those 12 tasks. You kind of see that more in like a montage of like a song, which is not better, but like, you know, the songs are good in it as well, like, I will go the distance. How's it think then? Then my 17th favourite film is Lady and the Tramp. Old film, 1955, not the new one. The new one is awful. I haven't watched it. They didn't put the Siamese cats in, like, the Siamese cats are the best characters in it, like, the song is incredible. I'm not going to sing it because I could get, like, taken down, because, like, they could be considered racist, I don't know. Like, their song is so good. I mean, they can't be racist. They're just, Siamese cats are from Siam. Like, if you want to watch it, just type out Siamese cat song in Lady and the Tramp 1955. And, like, you would see how amazing it is. And they take them out of the old one, but the new one. But the old one's just so amazing. It's such a nice, it's actually kind of like Romeo and Juliet. And that passage scene, though. Oh my god, that passage scene. If you don't know the passage scene, I'm like, and it's like, God, you know. Oh, that's such a classic scene. I swear that should go down as like one of the best films in British history, well, American/British film history. Like, it's so good. Don't mind the teleport. Look how snazzy that is. And then my 18th favourite film is a film I actually wasn't going to watch, but like, I watched this YouTuber called Sean Chandler Talks About, and he's like a movie person, and I saw that he really liked this movie, and it's called Meet the Robinsons. So I was like, ooh, okay, it's about time travel. And to be honest, it kind of looked like Lazy Town. Like, if you don't know what Lazy Town is, 1, get a life. 2, look it up. 3, who are you? It was kind of like the style of that. It was actually a really funny film. Like, it was quite silly, but there was like 2 massive twists in it, which I actually wasn't expecting. Well, especially one of them wasn't expecting. The other one I kind of guessed. And yeah, it was a good film. Some bits are actually really funny. There's like singing frogs, which is quite funny. Like, I still can't get over the twists. Like, I'm not gonna spoil it. You won't understand it, so there's no point spoiling it because you won't understand it. Do you know what? Stop. I think you should watch it. If you do want to watch like a film that you haven't ever watched before or even seen anything about, watch Meet the Robinsons. It's called Meet the Robinsons. It's entertaining and there's singing frogs, so what more could you want? Now, Sleeping Beauty is an absolute classic, and it's my favourite of like Cinderella, Snow White and Sleeping Beauty. It's my favourite of them. Like, I love Sleeping Beauty. Like, Maleficent is so good. Like, the whole story is good. It's just sweet. Is it sweet? Not really, because there's like death in it. Like, it's a quick, short, fun little adventure, like, fighting Maleficent, which, oh my god, Maleficent's like the best villain ever. Like, don't even quote me. I mean, do quote me on it, but like, she is so good. Why do I keep rubbing in my jaw? Look, I'm not going to move it because it's perfect. She's like the best villain you could actually have. So I really like Sleeping Beauty, and all the fairies and good. It's so much better than Cinderella though. Like, then I watched Cars, which it was good. It's a bit weird to get used to talking cars everywhere, but like the story, it was like coming of age again, was really good. And it's not my favourite one that I watched. That's why it's number 20. of 23. But I still enjoyed it, you know. I wouldn't, if someone said, oh, Cars is on, or do you want to watch Cars? I wouldn't be like, no way. I'll be like, okay, yeah, sure. I haven't seen number 2 or 3, but apparently number 2's not very good. But number 3 is like, whoop, good. Winnie the Pooh is next, number 21. So that's good. I like Winnie the Pooh. But I put it at number 21 because it's not really a film, it's literally 53 minutes. It was just like, Eeyore lost his tail and he had to try and find lots of different replacements for it. And I just really enjoyed it for that. Like, it was just such a sweet little film. And the Winnie the Pooh's like the best character ever, like you can see in my thumbnail. And I just think it's one of those films that everyone should watch because everyone knows Winnie the Pooh and you want to see him in the, like, real animation. And number 22, the penultimate film, is Cinderella. I mean, I already said some things about Cinderella, but... I already said something about Cinderella, but I don't really like it that much. It's a bit... Oh, God. Like, it's literally the mice in it have, like, a 25-minute silent film. It's literally all about their antics and a little bit about Cinderella. You don't even really see her clean it, but the Wicked Stepmother is a great villain. So, the villains are good in that, but the story isn't all there. And finally, Peter Pan. An old, disappointing film, to be honest. Like, a bit... Just a bit of a letdown. I was just like, oh, Captain Hook's good. But it's just like, a bit short, a bit small, a bit, ugh. You know what I mean? So thank you guys so much for watching my video. If you do want to see more, subscribe and like the video. And if you do want to see more film reviews or like any, comment down below what films do you want me to review next. And I will do that. So thanks for watching. Get Disney Plus, is really good. Bye. There's singing frogs. Like, go and watch it. Who doesn't want singing frogs in their life? And, oh my god, it's literally the same as Prince and the Frog. There's singing frogs in both.